Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series. This is, as you can see, the Call of Cthulhu. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I heard someone else was talking about it in a review of early gameplay playthrough. So I'm going with that. We'll all have our different pronunciations. I saw some stuff about this game 2 months ago, something like 2 or 3 months ago, and the general consensus that my interpretation of it was that it was what it appeared to be from the playthrough early access I saw, was that it's a basically about a private detective, ex-military turned private detective, who is asked to investigate the disappearance of a family on an estate house, or house estate, and apparently there's weird shit that happens in that house. Now, as you can clearly see, I don't know about you, but that guy looks like he's basically Poseidon crossed with a Minotaur. So, as you can kind of clearly tell, there's going to be some mythological aspects. So, which is true, because apparently in this game, if you're not careful of your character, you can be torn between two different realities. From what I've read and understood about this game, that you can get sucked into a different version of reality. And sometimes you have to be able to try and interpret which is real and which isn't. So, yeah. I do like detective games. I do like sci-fi kind of mythological style games, as long as this RPG styled. So there's a lot of detective stuff in it. So I hope it goes well. I haven't played it at all. Well, I've started the game, get to the main menu to sort out the resolution quality, all this type of shit, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, so now with the first few videos, I don't know how the save options are going to work, so the first 2 or 3 videos might only be about half an hour long, some 25 minutes to 50 minutes, I don't know. That, as you can see, IMP10 Dutch is my PS4 profile name. I'm going to actually change it to my YouTube channel name. They're supposedly bringing out a feature where we can change our names if we want to, so I might look at doing that. That's just a profile I made like 10 years ago, so yeah. Anyway, I've fiddled around the settings, so I don't know how loud everything's going to be, so I've tried to adjust the mic on my headset just so I don't talk too loudly. We'll see how things go. I can judge it in the first few episodes. Anyway, I haven't played this game at all, so we're both going to be wandering through this and trying to cope with everything. So if I die multiple times, I die multiple times. So yeah, let's see how this shit works. Boston 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his stupor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Oh. I did not actually know you had to have I mean, I knew you could have it. I knew you have to have a what do you call it? Like a business license, but I didn't realize you had to have I think like a special license for it. I did not know that. Mind you, I'm not a detective, so what do I know? So I believe this character is British. I believe so. But don't hold me to that. We're going to find out anyway, so let's enter the madness. Chapter 1. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane and hideous and Lovecraft. Interesting. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh shit. Oh thank god it's not it's not gonna try and eat us. Like I said, caught between two realities. Wait, is this Pierce? Oh, this must be some prequel. Game saved, okay. There is an autosave feature, but yep, all the tips and all that are going to be brand new to both of us, so let's just see how this shit goes. Oh, good. At least some mechanics are the same. So I've learned to crouch already. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Who the hell is dissecting? Is that a fish? I have got to admit something to you lot. I am not one for either truly creepy music or really creepy stories. But because it's a detective game, I'm giving this a shot. So we'll see how things go. Yeah, I figured out that thing. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm using a PS4 controller, so I might have just press X as interact, so that's kind of the same. So at least I haven't changed anything too dramatically, so that's good. Well, that being said, okay, let's search over here. Not everyone's going to be so creeped out as I am with the music and the scenery, but I'm just not a huge fan of those styles. But hey, let's see how things go. Wait, what the, how the hell do we just, do we have to be closer, or I think, how do you select the damn thing? Oh, I just found lean option. Oh, that's random. How the hell do we pick it up? What is going on here? So, I'm just trying to figure something out here. How the control... What? Yes, thank you. Oh, here we are. Aha! Interact, shoot... Oh, good God. I'm trying to access... Come on, pick it up. Pick it up! Oh, excuse me. Oh, can we not pick that one up? Can we not? Oh. Ah. We need the light. I thought that was the lab, like an extinguished lab. Duh. Oh my god. I'm kind of like this in new games. I don't know where I'm going, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. Oh yeah, I was just saying, I do not like jump scares, so if this game has a minute, be prepared. I'm gonna probably freak the hell out at times, so just be aware of that, okay? Okay, that... Okay. Like I said, I'm not a fan of jump scares. Get the hell out of the way. That was just creepy. Mind, that could just be a very mutated shark, so... If that's a mutated shark, I'm kind of happy. Because at least I know what I'm going to see. If you get what I'm saying. I must admit, they've done a really good job on these.
Hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Oh shit. That was just creepy overlay. At least for me personally. You've got to remember, guys, I'm not a fan of... I'm not big on those sorts of things, but because it's... What's drawing me to this game is detective and the sci-fi stuff, so... Actually, there was a really cool feature that was shown in early access. Oh, it's a candle. Where one of Pierce's abilities is similar to Sherlock Holmes, where he can see the little things. You know, he can pick up on the small clues that no one else finds. So that kind of attracted me to this style thing. Okay, that's just. God, this guy's freaking the hell out of me. You know when you don't, you know when you think something might happen, then you wait for it and you suddenly ignore it and it happens and it scares the shit out of you? Yeah, that's kind of the person I am. You've been warned, everyone. You've been warned. You're all gonna
You have been chosen.
Chosen? That's never ever ever a good thing in these sorts of games. Never. We can run? I'm just looking around. Sorry. You can piss off. Wait, was that thing we could... Oh, god damn it. So we haven't got the part... We haven't got to a part where we can actually save as we choose. I kind of hope this is not one of those games where you have to get to certain parts during the game where you can actually... there's only... There. Excuse me. In some games you can only actually save in at certain parts.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh my god. Please.
Whiskey.
Oh my god. My private detective agency. Contractors at Wentworth Detective Agency. Okay, right. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there was no lack of work for guys like me. One small town case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine for the moment. Fair point. A cult. Oh my god. Wait. Whoa. So we like skill points. Okay. Wow. I did not know this guy even had this sort of stuff, so you're going to be walking through... we're both going to be walking through this sort of stuff, as I said at the beginning, so you have to bear with me here. Oh dear god. Excuse me. Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne Offensive. Meuse-Argonne Offensive, I hope I've said that right. He's one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost as their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by his events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Oh my god. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian, I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that right. Cartesian mind, however, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Okay. Oh god, so we've got stable, so we can actually go totally insane in this game. Oh Jesus. Okay. Let's see. Turbo K. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I will probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams. But they're different, unknown. They seem to surface from fathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Oops. Oh, wow. Knowledge? No knowledge yet. Okay. Okay, we don't need liquor at this point, buddy. That's just not the way we need to go.
I used to be an avid reader.
Used to be is the word.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Oh well. Gotta start somewhere, I guess.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
I love how that's how they used to tie case, like literally case closed by tying it. I don't know if that's actually the case, but that'd be pretty cool if that was actually. I'm not going to read this out because they just solve cases.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Must be interest of his. What the hell is this?
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah. Let's just not worry about this at the moment.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh, telephone call.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay. Right. Spot. What the hell? But to find. Oh. Oh wow. Two needed. Eloquence. Okay. The medicine. Chance you turn me dose. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Those are the myth. Psychology. Ooh. Spots. This would be incredibly useful. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Wait. Okay. Gotcha. What? Medicine would be really good though if he's ex-military. I think that'd be an excellent thing to do. Perfect. Psychology. Yes. Okay. Because at least we can. Because I don't think strength is going to be the biggest thing. I'd leave occultism for a little while, I think. Valid dates? I think. Did I get that right? Oh, cool.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
I like the graphics so far. Very well done.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Oh, you're joking.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Excuse me, shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out past the address. Okay. Police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Okay. A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Okay.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
I love the car sounds that the sounds the cars outside and all. That's awesome. Answer. Well, ironically enough, in history, people don't paint stuff without a good reason. Like, you know, like they use it as an expression. So yeah, unlocked answer. I'm gonna use this.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
So can we ask him all these things? Okay.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think we'll go from most efficient to least efficient questions and all that to use, just in case we get taken on, like it ends the conversation. I'm curious about this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I get the impression that, excuse me, I think this might be, like in some of the missions I've done, like in Assassin's Creed and some other things, like, if this symbol appears, it actually means that's going to take you on to the next conversation, so we'll find out.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay, cool.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
So, can I save this game at all? Seriously? I can't. Wow, okay, that kind of sucks. Wait, is this the...
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left behind by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tormentuous story of their small island off the coast of Massachusetts. Oh, just relax with your bloody horns, will you, in your cars? Jesus.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
I kind of... Hang on, let's go. Let's not drink. Let's try and keep it sober. Can't go in there. I really wish I could save it. I don't like how you have to go through certain checkpoints. But anyway. Pierce took the case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a wet house set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. The problem is I've got at the moment is that I don't like when you guys start the last checkpoint because I'm going to be doing 2 series at once, so it's easier for me if I'm doing one, because if I got to switch over it means I lose all the previous saves, so I don't know, kind of sucks. We'll see. The other alternative I have is intentionally I might have to make some videos like half an hour long, some might be 45. It is probably going to alternate because I'm going to have to be very, very picky about, you know, and mindful of where I am. So, because I'm recording off the console, so I've only got an hour, so kind of limits me in that sense. So, anyway, let's enter some more madness, shall we? I seriously thought that was a hooded figure to come out of the darkness. I honestly thought that. Oh, I love the water texture. That's awesome. The characters may look slightly basic, but the design, but the graphics besides that are really, really good. And yes, I have got the subtitles on intentionally, just because, yeah. I might turn down the global music slightly, I don't know. We'll see.
We're almost there.
In fact, I will turn down the global music. Oh, well, of course there's a shipwreck. Wait, multiple shipwrecks? Call of Cthulhu. I took a couple of screenshots when I was sorting out the settings for this game, so I'm just going to decide which one to use.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay. Right, I need to get my bearings, so I'm going to sort out a couple more of the settings for the sound and turn down some of the global music when you're in that intermission. It's just super loud even for me. I'm going to end this episode here, actually, now that we're here, so I'm not really going to wander around anywhere. I'm just going to sort out the settings, and then we will calm down with your bloody boat horns, will you? God's sake. Oh, it's the lighthouse. Okay, you're forgiven. Anyway, I will see you next time for more Cthulhu.